What would you do if a guy asked you out on a romantic date and then arrived 2 hours late with 4 of his friends? Oh, but it's worse than that. Just brace yourself. So I'm dating this guy for about 3 weeks, and I think it's really important to mention the fact that he's Saudi Arabian because maybe this is customary in that culture. Saudi, Middle Eastern people, please let me know in the comments. So 3 weeks into us dating, he invites me out for a romantic dinner at Nobu. And us girls know if a man is taking you to Nobu, he's gonna ask you to be his girlfriend. Anyway, I'm preparing for this date like it is my freaking coronation. Like, I bought a dress, I bought new hair extensions, I got my nails done. I was so excited. Then I was even less excited when on the evening of the date, he texts me and tells me that he is going to be 2 hours late because unexpectedly his friends flew in from Saudi Arabia. And one thing you gotta know about me is that I try so hard to be a cool girl because I don't want to be like those other girls. I'm a little bit of a pick-me. So I get to the place, I sit at the bar, and I'm waiting for about an hour, and he's just pushing the time back further and further. He tells me that his friends are like super excited to see him, and who am I to say no? Eventually he's on his way, and I say, okay, I'm gonna go up to the hostess stand and I'm gonna go get her table. So I go up to the hostess and I say, so-and-so has a reservation tonight. And the lady looks at me like I literally have 3 heads. And I'm like, oh, cool. I guess this night was so important to him that he completely forgot to make a reservation. But thankfully she did have a table open up in like the lounge area. But the only thing that sucked was that the whole menu wasn't available there, but whatever. At this point, my self-worth was so low. I was like, who cares? So I go to sit down at the table and I finally get a text message that he is walking through the door. And I'm kind of excited because I'm going to finally get to meet his friends. And that's not what happens. In he comes with 4 gorgeous Saudi women. Oh, and there was actually a 5th one, some like random Ukrainian chick. Now that I look back on it, he did talk about a Ukrainian coworker having a crush on him, so I'm just going to assume that that was her. But yeah, I just decided that I was going to handle things as calmly from that point on, so I got up, I started screaming and crying, and I caused a scene in front of the entire restaurant, and then I called myself an Uber. And I had this crazy maniacal look on my face, like my mascara was streaming down my face, but I was smiling because I knew that I was going to deliver the best line of my life as soon as he brought me to the Uber. He brings me to the Uber, I look at him, and with my tear-stained eyes, I say, I will never speak to you again. And I get in the Uber, and what do? I text him the next day. Anyway, what would you do if that happened to you?